everybody? Welcome in and welcome back to episode number 108 of the 3 Count Out podcast. My name is Era. Snowed in with me this week, Jackal and Mike. I have been outside for way too long today, shoveling way too much snow in Pennsylvania, so I am tired.
I showed my butthole last week, and because of it, I lost all my facial hair. Hi, my name's Jackal.
No, I drove today. Roads were nice, except for, that sudden black ice. So you're driving, you're like,
it's like the one clip of the diver underwater. It's like, oh my god, a shark, and the shark just goes like, and he keeps going again.
Kinda. I was like, well, I guess I don't need an energy drink today. Cool.
Oh no,
Thanks,
black
Rhodes.
ice! I'm turning into the Wawa parking lot. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh
With
no!
the Wendy's again. Oh god! Anything.
No,
bad.
unlike all the other people on the road that were just turning into each other. So,
Well, that's what I was going to do if I was actually planning on sitting down and watching the Blood Money Rumble that's going to be happening tonight. Well, no, not tonight.
No, I
Like,
think it's already
now.
happened.
Yeah, like
Or right now. It might
Yeah,
be
'cause
right
it's
now.
No, it's 2 p.m. 2 p.m.
Oh, okay, so in 2 hours. If you're watching this between the very short window of noon to 2 o'clock.
Watch us right when we drop, then watch the Rumble.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Finish
It's going to be a
watching
great
Zayn
time.
wins.
Please.
When Sami Zayn wins, you can pretend you're surprised.
Yeah.
They're not going to do anything special. It's going to be the Women's Rumble first. And here, POV, average reaction of everybody in Saudi when someone not named Rhea Ripley walks down to the ring.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's assuming that there's even people to react to it because they're going to put it at the beginning of the Rumble. No one's going to show up. It's going to be an empty arena. 30,000 empty seats of bleachers in a stadium built in less than a month.
Just build on hopes and dreams and dirty screws.
Oh no, go for you go first. You go first.
I don't ever want people to get hurt in this world. Let me preface that statement. I do not ever wish pain and suffering upon anybody in this world whatsoever. However, I do think it will be the funniest fucking thing in this world. Hey, Bill, did you happen to tighten that really important screw that was holding up the upper bowl of this stadium? What screw? Poof, the fucking stadium just like implodes on itself because I guarantee you they have not stress tested that thing at all.
First pyro for Roman Reigns goes off and the whole thing just goes.
Did we get an engineer to fill that arena with 30,000 people and start yeeting up and down? Can the bleachers take that, or will the camera be rocking?
Much less when they run it back.
Oh my God, they're so going to say that too.
Oh yeah, it's electric and Saudi.
It is, and when it's just, wow, Saudi Arabia, wow.
Yeah, it's gonna be a mess, and I can't help but look at this year's Rumble with just a little bit of like the same feeling that you get when you look at like a train wreck and like you can't look away. It's like I want to see what's gonna happen, not in a good way at all.
Not for
but I want to see
either.
what's gonna happen. I want to see the fucking like 5 Saudi celebrities that they have run down to the ring that nobody knows about. I want to see Mr. Beast go out there. I want to see Kai Cenat. I want to see iShow Speed, Jake Paul. He can get knocked out again. Like, honestly, it might just be one of the weirdest Royal Rumbles, and I'm okay with that because I have no fucking clue who in God's green name they are convincing to get on a plane and fly to Saudi Arabia.
Not much.
Exactly.
Not a lot of people,
So let's get into the Rumbles. We'll start the way that Saudi Arabia is starting, probably with the Women's Rumble. We do have some confirmed people in there. We have our obvious names: Io Sky, Rhea, Roxanne, Liv. All the same 5 people they've been booking and everything. Chelsea Green, Jordan Grace, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Nia Jax, Lash Legend, and Julia from SmackDown. So we have in total 12 women.
And
I'm sure Maxine, I'm sure Natalia will be in there.
Yeah.
Maybe Becky.
Yeah, Becky's not announced yet, so she'd probably be in there too.
Because I think, is Raquel facing Stephanie for the belt that night?
No, that has not been announced. If that would be a very good match to add to that Saudi Arabia card that nobody gives a shit about.
Would
it has
Saudi
not been
Arabia
announced
allow the Devil's Kiss to happen?
Oh no, God, no.
Is it done yet?
Yeah.
Is it done yet? We can't look.
a woman putting another woman's head between her thighs and No.
Look away.
Booker T would go to jail if he went to Saudi Arabia and like tried to do commentary on that. Like, no, you can't do that.
Yeah.
By the way, fuck you, Booker T. That call is the worst thing ever because now anytime she does it, it's an arena of people going, yeah, man.
This is really weird,
Shut
Mike. I don't know about
up.
you. None of that came through on Discord, so that was
Good.
really weird.
Good. I'm glad none of that came through. Wait, is my voice coming through at all? Can you hear me?
No, I heard.
Yes. Yeah, you're coming
Okay.
through now.
It's
All
just-
right.
part.
Well, hey, that just proves my point even more. Discord didn't even want me doing it. Discord didn't even want me doing it. Just proves my point even more. But yeah. So we got like
Good.
a handful
Lord.
announced, but it's all the women that you would think. Nobody standing out.
Ozempic is the worst thing to happen to Hollywood.
Ozempic's not going to be in the women's rumble, though, Mike. What the fuck are you talking about?
They're doing a commercial for Star Search on Netflix, and Jelly Roll, who is now Donut Hole, is maybe like 230 pounds.
No, he'll be in the men's rumble.
And then-
yeah.
Probably.
He fucking might. Don't put that in
He
this
probably
world.
will be. He probably will be. We'll get to the men. We got it. All right, listen. The women's rumble does not have Sami Zayn in it. So, who do you think will win the women's rumble?
Samantha Zayn, his sister.
Like Santina Morella, come out with the wig and the sash. I like it. That's a good one. That's a good one. All right. So Samantha Zayn for the women's rumble. The men's rumble. Sami Zayn actually.
Clearly, Sammy.
What?
Picks.
Oh, you want to make a pick too? Okay, I thought you were going with. I thought you were
Zayn.
going with Samantha Zayn.
Oh, I was too busy blowing my head off.
Man,
Is that your pick? You want a shotgun
No.
shell to the head?
Well,
I don't know who's gonna win. Actually,
I went back and I've looked at the more
Bailey.
Is that the official Mike Pick'em?
Here's my official pick. They pick Bailey. She wins for her to get fucked over at another WrestleMania by somebody else.
That tracks.
Probably a returning legend of some
That
sort.
tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trish comes back.
So Bailey's gonna win this to then get kicked out of WrestleMania again for absolutely no reason whatsoever.
I've gone back and I looked at some of the women's Rumble winners in the past, and there
Remember, this is in Saudi Arabia.
a glaring omission, and also there is someone who's had a lot of success. A lot of success in winning matches in Saudi Arabia already. There haven't been any big, scary, dominating heels that have won.
Omas.
There haven't been any big, scary, dominating women that have won the women's Rumble. For some reason, my mind's going to Nia Jax this year.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Because they like her in Saudi Arabia. That's where she won Queen of the Ring. She's had success there before, and that's a big monster heel because right now the main champions are
Stephanie Vicaire and Jade Cargill.
Except Jade barely ever defends the belt.
And remember, my original plan.
She's defended it.
She's had matches. She's had matches. She just hasn't defended the title.
My original plan for Jade Cargill was to win that title off of Nia Jax before Tiffany Stratton cashed in, and I think a good way for Jade Cargill to cement that title reign right now is knocking off the big scary Nia Jax. So I don't actually hate that pick. And also, I think for a surprise, there's no place in the world that loves blonde women more than Saudi Arabia. So I think Blake Monroe is going to be running down to the ring for the Women's Rumble this year.
Oh, I would agree. Yeah, I would assume probably some very heavy NXT involvement.
Sol Ruka.
Sol Ruka, absolutely. Zarya.
That's an Overwatch character. I don't know why you guys keep saying that. That's an Overwatch character.
She also, go ahead, take 5 seconds, look her up. She's fine too.
Yeah, you're gonna like Zarya.
The Overwatch character, the wrestler.
I don't hate Nia Jax as a pick. I think she's a pretty good pick in a Rumble. I mean, and she is viewed as that locker room leader, so very easily could be. No, that's the Overwatch character. That's
I'm going to poop your engine.
I think my pick for the Women's Rumble this year, purely because if you've watched WWE Unreal Season 2, you'll know that Triple H loves Io Sky purely because she has a Japanese accent. Triple H is a massive fucking weeb. So I'm going to go with Io Sky.
Mm-hmm.
They had a real weird moment where she came back and like straddled him in a hug for like an uncomfortable amount of time as well too. That was weird to do to your boss.
Don't get me wrong. Like Unreal Season 1 seemed kind of fake to begin with. Like they make Bruce Pritchard to be this kind of like him and Triple H kind of like the be all heroes, but also like the guys that are responsible for everything, even though we know they aren't. And they're like, oh yeah, we have this table where we sit and discuss things. And it's like, okay, Unreal Season 2 so far has seemed somehow more fake than that. I fucking hate it. I hate this show.
Yeah.
I do. Because it looks like they're going, here's all the real stuff, and none of it is, because it's a reality show. It's fucking dumb. They shouldn't have done it in the first place.
Like that one clip of Hunter at the Saturday night's main event where it was Cena and Truth. Where's Truth? Where is he? When he's clearly standing in front of him wearing John's. I don't know if that was supposed to be just like a goofy bit of Triple H being like a silly dad, and then
I think that was just Triple H's joke not landing. Yeah, no, 1,000%.
Right. Everybody's like, Triple H legitimately didn't know R-Truth was standing in front of him. Like, I saw Santi Zap on TikTok. Oh my God! Oh, it's so crazy. What?
There is a big difference between John Cena and R-Truth.
The black man.
There you go.
John Cena has more hair right now. Duh.
Yeah, only one needed a transplant. Black don't crack, baby. I don't like WWE Unreal Season 2. I liked Season 1. I thought it was good. I liked that it went out around Mania, and I kind of saw it as like them trying to just save ass for last year's WrestleMania.
Yes.
But this one this year is
because
this one this year is them trying. I feel like this is what kayfabe is going to look like now, where you have like the WWE podcasts, you have the WWE reality shows, where they're trying to like be like, here's a look into their real life. They're still all actors. They know a camera's on. You know when a camera is on you. I know when a camera is on me. Like, that's not how this works. So like, I don't. If you want to watch Unreal, go for it. But at the end of the day, it's just some backstage shenanigans. Like for the most part, that's I don't know, a clip about Charlotte Flair pissing herself or something. That's about all I know.
Or like the fact that Joseph Parks is like this big bitch behind the scenes. Like I don't believe that.
Making him out to be.
Abyss. Really?
Sniffling coward like pussy. Sorry, Hunter. It won't happen again, Bruce. Don't worry. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again. Like, I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me, please. Like,
and he was a producer in TNA and stuff too. He's not like that. Like,
no, not at all.
That's a character he's playing for Unreal. So if you want to
Yeah.
watch it, go for it, I guess. But if you want to watch some WWE product that matters, we do have the men's Royal Rumble match from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. So announced for it right now, we have
Sami Zayn.
all the people you would think. Actually, no. Sami Zayn is not confirmed for the men's Rumble
That's
yet.
because he's in the title match. So
Right.
when he
I mean,
loses
yeah, he's
the
not
title-
confirmed. He'll be in. Yeah.
And then he'll win it.
Yeah. So we got
when he
we got
loses
Cody.
that, wins the Rumble, goes on to win at Mania.
All bandaged up, all wrapped up. He's going to be arm tape, like that weird rib tape that clearly doesn't help, but they still put it on to show that he's hurt regardless.
Yeah, they go, look, rib tape, and
He's
everybody
hurt.
goes,
Rib tape, he's
what is
hurt.
that actually helping?
Yeah, what's that
not
supporting?
that's not how ribs work. But we got Cody Rhodes. Obviously, he was the first one to declare for the Rumble. Gunther, Jey Uso, because you have to run it back. Dad of the Year, Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee, Penta, Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu. None of the other MFTs, though. Braun Breaker,
All of the
Logan
Vision.
Paul, Bronson Reed, and Austin Theory. So all of the Vision announced tonight on Raw.
Yep, they were
Hmm.
almost like they needed spot fillers.
So
Weird.
I got two things. I'll make them quick. One, very similar to last year, because I remember we were all laughing at how Akira Tozawa was like, "This was my first Rumble. Don't worry, next year I'll make it one step closer." He does make it, in fact, one step closer this year. Gets taken out by another heel, and then that opens up the spot for Mr. Beast to be able to run down there and do whatever the fuck his big bucktooth veneer ass does. That opens up that spot. But I also saw that with the set, they had a giant Roman Reigns finger that they were transporting in or something or other as
Yeah, he's
well
declared.
Yeah.
as well as LA Knight material. So I do think a LA Knight return's probably going to happen here. And if Sammy doesn't win, God, I fucking hope LA Knight does.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, I think
only way-
Roman. Well, I was just gonna
Go
say, I
ahead.
think Roman being in this match, like on SmackDown, they announced Roman Reigns being in the Royal Rumble by a vignette. He has not shown
just
up
did it
to
again.
work. Yeah, they just did it again, even better. So I feel like Roman Reigns, when he is out there, he needs to have an entrance because they need to get, like, they're going to get everything they can out of Roman Reigns. So he is either 1, 2, or 30. And in Saudi Arabia, I don't think he's 30. I think he's one.
We the ones. He comes out at one. Ooh.
We the ones. He comes out at one. He gets a nice little run, like maybe he stays until 15, 20, right?
I don't
maybe,
hate that.
Maybe he
I don't hate
maybe he
that.
just goes Superman punching everybody off the ring, right? I could see Roman Reigns lasting a good while in this Royal Rumble match.
He's this year's Iron Man. I don't think he's done that before.
Maybe. I don't think he has actually.
I
Yeah,
don't think so.
that would be a
He
very
might be,
good
but I
thing
think
to get him.
I think Oba does the most eliminations.
Ooh, he does like a Braun Strowman Brock Lesnar spot where he just fucking like clears the ring of every.
I think he just starts coming in, yeeting everybody over the ropes.
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't hate that either.
I'm gonna say
He's
this.
not announced, but
quick
Brock Lesnar
pause.
will definitely be in the Rumble.
Quick
He's not
pause
announced,
here.
but he'll be there.
They just brought Jey Uso out to talk or some shit. They did his entrance, and then they went to commercial, which means the whole time they're in commercial, they're running it back.
Yeet.
That's
Yeah, man.
3 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
3 weeks in a row.
He's
They've done
not just
that.
an entrance merchant, Mike. He's not going to run it back
Oh,
3 or
also-
4 times during the Rumble with every baby face that's out there.
I'll also call it here. He's going to be in the final 5 again, and everybody's going to get real worried that he's going to go back to back. Well, he's going to be one of the final people, one of the final 5.
If he does, we're not going to be around for the podcast next Monday.
That's fair. Yeah. No, I think we can all agree. We can all agree that if Sami Zayn is in the men's Rumble, he's going to win. We can all
Yes.
agree on that.
Yes.
Now, if he is not in the Rumble, because that is my thought, I don't think Sammy will be in the Rumble this year after seeing what they have announced for him. But I think that especially with the entirety of the Vision being in the Rumble Braun Breaker will be your 2026 Royal Rumble winner. There is no other correct answer besides maybe Obafemi, but even then, he has so much time left in his career that they could just easily not put him in the Rumble or have him run through everybody in the Rumble and just not win. He still looks strong as hell. Braun Breaker's at that point where he needs that push, especially with Seth Rollins being absent from the Vision, Austin Theory coming in. Now Austin Theory's kind of getting the limelight a little bit. But Braun Breaker, when they announced all of this, when they started all of this Vision shit, Braun Breaker was the next world champion. That was what Paul Heyman called him. So I think that Rumble's probably where that comes to fruition.
I'd be okay with that. I'd like that.
Yeah. Oh, no, absolutely. He should win the Rumble, right? Like, that's a great choice. It's not like he's a fucking comedy act. It's not like he's fucking Jey Uso running it back every 5 seconds. He can fucking go. He's a dude. He could. If not Roman Reigns, then maybe Braun Breaker is the Iron Man.
I hope they go about it the right way, though. I don't want it to be just the Vision gets in the ring like 20 through 25, and then they just have the numbers the entire time, just making it really kind of like
no, they'll probably be
pseudo punk Nexus like 2011, where they just own the ring and throw. That's a little boring for the Rumble, and they can do that.
Well, they'll probably do it. They'll probably still do it. They'll probably do like 15 through 20. So like 10 to 15 thrown out by all those guys. Yeah. 20 to 25 thrown out by all those guys. And then you get some fucking powerhouse in like Obafemi who just starts running through them all.
Like gets rid of a Logan, gets rid of Theory, and then him and Brock kind of go. That's okay. I like that a little better. That's fine. I just got real worried all of a sudden. Like I had like a That's So Raven like premonition, and it came back. It's like let's pump the brakes a second.
Yeah, I think personally the way that I would have Braun Breaker win this is have the Vision do their thing and be their fucking conniving team, and then have Braun Breaker run through everybody. Have a point where it is the Vision just left in the ring alone, and Braun Breaker just says, you know what? Fuck y'all. I'm winning a singles championship. I have to do this on my own and not surrounded by like 4 or 5 other people. The fall of the Vision is coming, and I feel like you can do it and get a Mania moment.
Ooh, yeah.
But it should happen. It won't. But that should happen because this group is ass.
It's real.
Yeah. They needed Seth for this. It's called The Vision, and he's the visionary.
They immediately brought in Austin Theory. He is now completely irrelevant. Just beat Rey Mysterio tonight. Yay. Logan Paul being in it is just a guy going, cool. Hey, guys. Bronson Reed just tsunamis people. And then you have Braun. Seems like a legitimate threat, but he goes around, spears everybody, and Paul Heyman goes, gonna be a world champion someday. Okay. They do need to break it up because it's just a group of fucking misfits that can't talk.
Yeah. It's definitely one of those groups that I think needed Seth Rollins for at least a little bit of legitimacy behind like the mind game shit that they're trying to do. It's just not coming across without him. Now, like I said, if Sami Zayn is not in the Rumble, then I think it'll be Braun Breaker. And I know for weeks I've been saying Sami Zayn's going to I know for almost a year I've been saying Sami Zayn's going to win the Royal Rumble. I take it back. I don't think Sami Zayn is going to be in the Royal Rumble at all this year because Sami Zayn has a singles match for the undisputed WWE Championship against the brand new undisputed WWE Champion, Drew McIntyre.
God, that's good to hear. Oh, that's good to hear.
And I swear to fucking God, if Sami Zayn wins this championship this weekend, I will fly to Saudi Arabia myself and take it off him. This is fucking ridiculous that we even have to think about Drew McIntyre losing this like 2 weeks into his reign. But it's Drew McIntyre in the WWE, so who knows how the fuck they're going to book him. They love doing we're fucking him over so that way he could be a psychopath again. Just let the man have his championship. Like, I think for real, I think this was getting to Drew. I don't know how much of it was a character. So Sami Zayn being in a championship match, I mean, obviously if that happens before the Men's Rumble, he still could be in the Men's Rumble. But the story that I see for Sami Zayn here is coming up short against Drew McIntyre this year, and then next year at WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia, winning the damn thing against Drew McIntyre or whoever else has the championship.
I did not see much from Saturday night's main event, but I do really enjoyed the way that they made Cody and Fatu feel a bit more important than it actually was with that sort of,
They didn't.
in my opinion, at least.
They didn't.
They gave it a promo.
Look,
They
Mike, hold on.
tried to give it a story. They did try.
Like the fight beforehand where Cody was able to not even take off his fucking jacket of like going out into the arena, security trying their damnedest to be able to break everything up, but Drew being the one to come down to actually get them separated by putting them through whatever. I saw that, at least. I didn't see the whole first part or the middle, but
That was it. That was it.
Yeah, that was it.
okay, well then my point is, I think the Mania match at this point is a triple threat with those three, or possibility leaving the room open for a fatal four-way. Whereas I feel the World Heavyweight is going to be that sort of one-on-one match. Because right now, if they do it right, this is also WWE we're talking about here, I feel like Drew McIntyre, Jacob Fatu, Cody Rhodes would be a WrestleMania main event. Keyword, bolded, italicized, underline, could. So it kind of does pertain to having Drew still hold on to the title. My big old theory is that Drew hopefully wipes the floor with Sami, who's the odds are probably going to be stacked against him once more. The underdog's got to try to find his way, even though we're not going to call him an underdog. He's main event Sami Zayn, but he's back to being an underdog in this one. He's going to have to try to come back, fight back. He's going to do that thing in the corner where he turns his head a lot before he does the haluva kick. Drew rolls out of the way, maybe Claymore's him halfway, meets him right in the middle of the ring, maybe beats him up afterwards, attacks him, comes out in the Rumble. Sami wins that when he's all bandaged up again with the rib tape that doesn't do nothing, and sends the Saudi home crowd nice and happy after they like fall into the Lego brick stadium that they built in 2 weeks before the Rumble or whatever. So, ta-da! There you go.
You booked it, man. You booked the whole fucking year up till next year's
now.
Mania.
As far as that Saturday night's main event match went, the match never happened, so we literally wasted a half hour for them to just fight lazily around the fucking arena.
It's a half hour.
It opened the show. Their entrances took 13 minutes. To 8:27 is when they fought, and then Drew took them out, and then it went to commercial because it's still Saturday night's main event and they have commercials. It was a fucking waste of time. A show that shouldn't have happened, because all of these matches have happened in regular fucking shows. We had 2 title matches the night before. Don't get me wrong, we got 2 really good matches out of it. The women's tag match, surprisingly very well done. AJ versus Shinsuke was goddamn great. Fatal 4-way was pretty good. But having right. Cody and Jacob in there was the biggest fucking waste of time. They could have done this whole feud on SmackDown.
They would have kept it to like a high and tight 10 minutes at most. I didn't know about a whole.
Instead,
when Drew won his championship, there was a post that went out on Twitter, so I took it with a grain of salt. But they said that I guess there had been talks for the past few times that Drew and Cody had done this, of them saying like, hey, maybe Drew should actually win it this time. So I guess the original plan was that Drew was never going to win this thing. So it feels like they probably went, oh yeah, you're right, you should win. And then like next week they went, oh fuck, what about Jacob Fatu? And now we're just stuck back here.
That thing you saw said the full thing. It said that they made a literally 48 hour decision that Drew was going to win. And it was originally going to be the belt at fucking Mania, Cody versus Roman 3, which nobody fucking needs. And if somebody wants that,
sucked.
Stop.
That would have sucked.
Roman is a part-timer. He doesn't wrestle much anymore. He doesn't need a title match. Then they said, well, if we're going to mix it up, we may include Roman in this somewhere down the line, but it's going to be Drew, Cody, and because Jacob is still in the picture somehow, Jacob, with maybe a fourth person being either Roman or somebody else. That was kind of their makeshift plan after that, and it's like, okay, great, I guess. And then after Cody and Jacob, who does Drew have? Maybe Randy down the line? Maybe? I feel like Randy's time comes when he does an eventual heel turn on Cody or something. Or Sammy whenever he wins it at Saudi Arabia.
Well, let me tell you who I hope Drew has waiting in the wings for him. I'm not exactly sure how this would work because there's not a lot of history between these two men, but I feel like the story here makes sense. I hope that Drew can go up against AJ Styles, who is entering his last year, maybe his last week with the WWE, because at the Royal Rumble, AJ Styles, the legend himself, has a match against the legend killer Gunther for AJ Styles' career, a retirement match. Not I'll leave Saudi Arabia, not I'll leave Raw, not I'll leave SmackDown. I'll retire. There is no way out of this for AJ if he loses.
And to make this worse, Jackal, AJ said he didn't want a retirement tour. That was one of his things. He's like, I just want to be on. And now we all have it in our heads, Mania would be a good place to go out. That would make sense. And at Mania, after Mania is usually when they reset storylines anyway. Makes sense. He faced off against Cena. He faced Finn Balor. He just had one of the best matches he's had in recent memory against Shinsuke. Tonight, he does a dream match for the World Heavyweight Championship against CM Punk, leading into Rumble, where he faces Gunther. Now, it is entirely possible that AJ goes, I'll be okay with being done. And he loses this match, hopefully with not a smile on his fucking face as he taps out like John Cena in the dumbest ending I've ever fucking seen. But there is an entire world where no more AJ.
We could be sitting here this time next week, no AJ Styles. I was hoping that if they were going to do this match, that they would give AJ an out. I was hoping that it would be like, I'll leave WWE and he goes to TNA. Straight up. That's what I wanted. I wanted AJ Styles to go back to TNA for just like one more run, have some nice matches. They can be WWE style matches. They don't have to be what he was doing back in the day, but just put over some of like the new TNA people. Just have a little bit of time there. You don't need to do anything crazy. Just have a nice run and go out. You can roam free in the field with all the other retirees, and we just let AJ Styles ride off into the sunset.
Those young upstarts, Nick Nemeth and the Hardy Boys.
Well, at the time when I was thinking about it, like Leon Slater was still showing up instead of just going to SmackDown.
He's such a good match too. He's such a good match.
Right. Like there's, and even just like people that you wouldn't necessarily think of. Like I think just AJ Styles just being in that TNA locker room again could do so much for them. Like even if it's even if it's just watching matches on the monitor. You know, like I really wanted him to go back there. I still want to hold out on that hope. So part of me wants to say that AJ pulls through this and we get at least like a couple more months of AJ Styles and he goes to TNA for whatever reason. Maybe he goes, hey, you know what? Gunther beat me up good. I'm going to go to TNA and hide. And he just lives out the rest of his life there. I don't know. Unfortunately, I think that if they are doing Legend Killer Gunther and you hand them AJ Styles, who is in his last year as a professional wrestler, I don't think it's good for AJ. I don't want that to happen, but I don't think AJ Styles makes it out of this weekend.
Especially since we don't know when his last year started.
That's true. And now I think about it, he did probably start talking about that last year with John Cena. Oh. It might be the unfortunate end of the Phenomenal One to the hands of fucking Gunther in Saudi Arabia. You know what? At least it's a men's match, so he doesn't have to retire wearing a fucking bodysuit.
Oh God.
That's true.
That also means fucking I wish Fire Guy Kev was here right now. That means that somebody in the state of Michigan right now is going to have to live with the fact knowing that his wrestling guy right now, his last WrestleMania match was losing against Logan Paul, and now his retirement match is going to be tapping out to the man that killed John Cena in Saudi Arabia, and then inevitably doing what John Cena did similarly and going to bend over and smooch the ring where the Saudi Arabia logo will more than likely be plastered for everybody to see. Thank God this week I'm not Fire Guy Kev. Give me Gunther, please.
What I'm really hoping, if he loses this week, because I'm really hoping they do the dumb 1-for-1. They kind of go their separate ways to come back and butt heads at Mania, and that's where he gets taken out or whatever. If he loses this week, I hope we still get what Era wants, where he goes to TNA. We get some great matches out of him. Kaz is still there, so they could have a fun match like that. Mike Santana, I think him and Mike Santana would have a great match.
That'd be great.
Him versus Moose would probably fuck hard, you know. I think there's a lot of matches there that could be fun. I think him running through the X Division would be a great time. And then if he's not under contract anymore, let him fart over to AEW for just a couple matches. Him versus Kenny one more time.
They'll never let him do that. Oh God, no.
No. But if he doesn't have a contract, then you know, it's kind of like, well, can stop me.
It's true. Yeah.
That's just, if I was him anyways, like, you have friends in this other company that you could go put on, like him versus Samoa Joe one more time. That'd be great.
I don't get me wrong. I like everything that you're saying right now, but I've heard some things and seen some things according to my sources that kind of put the kibosh on it already.
Oh, I already know.
As much as everybody hated me when I brought it up, I kind of did get Cody Roman 3 correct before it was nixed. I did get that right. At the moment, since he is back and someone else is also winding down their career, I believe the current thought process for Gunther at Mania is unfortunately not AJ, but Piss Boy himself, Gunther Lesnar at Mania is what I'm hearing in the rumblings. Since they wanted to do it at 40 because they had that spot in the Rumble, but that's when all the allegations broke. He had to disappear for a while, and at 40, and then they had to circle it back around again. So I'm hearing rumors again. I got the last one right. I could be wrong again. I'm hearing Gunther Lesnar for this year's Mania.
So, do you think Gunther Lesnar at Mania and then Gunther Lesnar again at SummerSlam? Or do you think Lesnar doesn't even make it to SummerSlam in his hometown?
Lesnar gets retired by someone else at SummerSlam.
Okay. You know, actually, I would not be opposed to that. If it's going to be anybody, it might as well be Oba. Absolutely. Yeah, I would not be opposed to that. I always assumed that Gunther Lesnar was going to happen at SummerSlam, and it was just going to be, cookie cutter. Hey, he's in his hometown. He said he's done. He's retiring. We all know what's happening.
That still very well could be the case.
But then what does Gunther do at Mania? So that's a good point. Yeah, what does he do?
They're doing weird AJ Styles facts on Raw too.
Because you got to celebrate the life and times of AJ Styles before
AJ Styles
he gets choked out like a bitch.
Oh, sorry. My bad. My headphone disconnected.
Yeah. And by the way, if you're wondering why the tag team division on SmackDown seems to just be two fucking tag teams, the MFTs and the Wyatt Six. By the way, I guess congratulations to the MFTs for being your new tag champs. The Wyatt Six had a defense and a half with those. That's neat.
They were in Mexico for a bit.
Motor City Machine Guns are busy in AAA.
And Grind Time Wrestling, baby.
And Street Profits, who have been tag champs before, have a good history, are going to be on NXT on Tuesday.
Oh. And DIY got taken out back behind the fucking shed because Tommaso Ciampa doesn't have a job anymore.
Yep.
Saw that.
So
yeah, now they're doing a weird
hey, tag teams.
Where's Fraxium?
Again.
Fraxium's
they're
around.
Just doing
they're
Fraxium things.
Fraxium
there.
Yeah, Fraxium is finding themselves the tag team Fraxium is finding themselves purely just like being bullied by Johnny Gargano. That's all that's happening here. That's
so
he took Axiom's mask and then he wears it during the match and he goes, haha, I have your mask. Even though even commentary was like, we have like 5 masks for Axiom backstage. Why does he care? And they never addressed it.
You mean to tell me that once again, Era saw the peak of another aspect of wrestling because he was there at SummerSlam this year when the SmackDown tag champs were hung high above the ring in a ladder match where every single tag team we just listed competed. Well, also Andrade and the other guy were there too. Competed in an absolute fucking banger. Make like, wow, the SmackDown tag division's on fire right now. It's fucking great. And 6 months later, it's a...
And now Andrade is in AEW taking his pants off.
Yep.
And Ray Phoenix is in AAA.
Yeah. It's the SmackDown tag division is
which is what carried WWE's SmackDown for like most of last year.
Yeah.
That tag division just putting in fucking work.
I don't understand how you have I get why you're picking like MFTs to go against Wyatt Six, right? Like there's that kind of history there between the two. Sure.
Which would have made sense in games.
It would have made perfect sense for a War Games, going after the Bray Wyatt lantern, right? Like the lantern is supposed to represent Bray Wyatt. Solo Sikoa takes the lantern, right? You have something to fight over that's not a championship. Instead of telling that entire story, you just like do it over the course of 2 weeks and then have the Wyatt Six lose their belt. Uncle Howdy looks weak as fuck. That there's no way to go around. Like they made the Wyatt Six look so bad losing these titles. And maybe there's a very small part in the back of my head that thinks just maybe they're doing this to like tell like an Undertaker earned story, where like the Wyatt Six get their power from the lantern. Maybe Uncle Howdy does some weird spooky mumbo. I don't know. Like maybe they're at least trying to make somewhat of a long-term story out of this. I fucking doubt it. WWE did not put that much effort into it because if WWE Unreal is real at all, the exact amount of effort that went into that was, yeah, the MFTs haven't won anything in a while. Yeah, that's a great idea. And then they
Thanks,
booked
Bruce.
it. That's it. Yeah. That's it. It's a bunch of old white dudes with their glasses down to their noses being like, let's look at the roster sheet. Yeah, I guess we do have like 5 tag teams. Put it on Solo Sikoa, I guess. Give it to the Samoans.
This is what happens when you fire all your fucking writers and say, it's all right, we're just going to make ChatGPT write everything for us. It's all right, we're cutting corners.
Oh, yeah, it feels like it. It feels like it.
Biggest gate, biggest ad revenue, biggest this, biggest that. Pay our employees. We'll just wastewater, make the fucking computers do it. It'll be perfect.
Yeah.
Isn't this other match on the card on Rumble? It's women's, men's, AJ Gunther,
and the championship.
Oh,
Drew Sammy. That's the 4 that are announced at least right now. We're recording this Monday during Raw.
Wait.
So
they're going over the card right now.
Oh yeah, tell us if we missed anything.
Demogorgon gonna pop out and eat Michael Cole's asshole like it did the one time.
Dope.
Kinky.
What?
For us, not for Michael Cole.
I mean, what do you mean that one time? When did that happen? I missed that episode. Was that a Raw?
His dreams. That's what he dreams about. Don't worry about it.
Dude, the Stranger Things episode of Monday Night Raw was such a fucking letdown. It was like
I was like, cool, we're gonna get some like stuff. Nope, nothing.
No, we got a fucking fence that they put like black like trash bags over or whatever. Like
they have a moving graphic of like 12 people that are going to be in both of the Rumbles. And by the way, it's still just the 4 matches. Okay. They have a graphic and it's like people, 4 people, and you're going, who's next? Who else is in the Rumble? The same 4 people, people. I'm like,
yeah,
couldn't be motivated to just like put in the other wrestlers. You're like, these are the main ones. Everybody else is just fillers.
Okay.
Well, because they can't spoil Mr. Beast.
He doesn't have to be in there. Like, put in 20 of the wrestlers.
Okay.
So they seem worthwhile.
I just need to put this out here. What are we going to do when Mr. Beast comes out at number 30 and wins the Royal Rumble?
Same result as what I said before. I'm not showing. I won't be alive for the podcast on Monday.
We're going to make a new iteration of the podcast. We're going to make the 3 Counting Out movie branch. We're not going to talk about wrestling anymore. We're in the football offseason. We're just not going to talk about wrestling. I know AEW is still there.
You know what?
We'll talk about football
wrestling.
And movies.
Exactly.
Football, movies, and AEW.
Yeah.
We'll pick a new sport. Dude. Darts. Darts sounds great right now.
God.
Football is popular, I guess.
Guarantee you nobody has a NASCAR podcast. I'll fucking
You're right.
Oh, no, there's definitely
Bananas.
NASCAR podcasts.
Oh,
there's
right,
1,000% NASCAR podcast.
I know some.
We're going to be the Savannah Banana podcast.
And knows a lot about fucking golf. I'm sure he could fill a fucking hour and a half talking about that shit. No, you don't think he could? Okay, well.
No, he'd still get sidetracked and leave after 20 minutes.
That's all right. You know, he's got more important things to do, like video games.
We've worked ourselves up. Other things happened this weekend that we can talk about. One really disappointing, one we kind of expected, but still was at least high scoring. We had football. Thank God.
We did.
One of our final weekends of football. We had one that turned into a really depressing snowball, and one that defense was.
Yeah, what the fuck happened in the AFC? Did they just all collectively forget how to play football or what?
I don't know, man.
Because they're going to the the Patriots are going to the Super Bowl playing like that.
Yep. In the dumpster for 5 years, 2020, 2021, not even 5 years, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. Or because it was this season, the 2025 season. Not even 5 fucking years.
Well, and don't get me wrong, the defense was really good. They were up against Jarrett Stidham, whose last throw was 2023. Got one surprise Hail Mary touchdown where I was like, oh shit, he remembered how to play. The next play, he has to throw a football, throws it in the fucking dirt. I was like,
no. Patriots fans, Mystic Rain and others. I know you're not watching, but I'm calling you out specifically. I know you went up against elite defense after elite defense after elite defense throughout the course of the playoffs. Trust me, I understand that. It shows in Drake May's performance, how he got sacked, I think, a cumulative time, maybe 20 to 25 times throughout the course of the playoffs, and threw like 8 interceptions over the course of the 3 games. Don't get me wrong.
No, one of them he only threw 1 interception, but he did have 4 fumbles. So
Okay, so he's turned the ball over at least 17 times in the course of those 3 games.
them slippery digits.
That's so much.
I get it. You played against elite defense. You guys, nobody believes in the Patriots. You guys are just saying how we had such an easy time. Your defense had to show up against Miss Mary's Wayward School for the Blind. Week 1 of the playoffs, week 2 of the playoffs, and week 3. It's Justin Herbert with no O-line, CJ Stroud, and that's it. And, let's look again. Jarrett Stidham, who, Mike, how did he throw the ball outside of that one Hail Mary kind of surprise touchdown?
Into the ground or way over everybody's head. Yeah. No in between.
I rest my case. Hey, all your offense needed to do was to score 10 points. That's not impressive. That's not impressive.
2 of those other teams had the Chargers, who now in the offseason have gone, we're getting an offensive coordinator. That's going to fix our problems. Hey, dickheads, your O-line, when 2 people are injured, is still literally just
Worse
the worst.
than the backups.
The worst of the worst. You have the worst ranked center, the worst,
42 out of 42.
worst ranked left guard, your almost worst ranked right guard. Like, maybe you have some work to do. And CJ Stroud, who threw 4 interceptions, they're going, we're sticking to our quarterback, even though Davis Mills over there made us go 3-0 and threw for like 300 yards each game. And CJ Stroud can barely manage 200. He's our quarterback.
And Jarrett Stidham.
Yeah.
So again, all things can be true at the same time. Your offense had to compete against very elite defenses. However, your defense competed against blind kindergartners. Both statements can be true at the same time. Because I'm going to
just
talk
a team full of Helen Kellers.
I'm going to talk mad shit over the next 2 weeks because it's not even like a thing where it's like I was doing like a rage bait bit this time last year of like, I want to piss off the Eagles fans so we get engagement. Oh, you guys are the Yankees now. You guys are the dynasty. Fuck that. The Patriots are the fucking dynasty, dude.
I mean, listen, when the Chiefs aren't there, the Patriots are going back.
The Patriots. Like, you guys are the top. It's been so long since we haven't been here. Oh my God, it's been so long. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. It's so pretentious. It's so like disjointed, disconnected, whatever like big $5 word you want to slap on there. It pisses me off so much. You go, oh God, it's like a rich person experiencing like poverty, what's that show where like the CEO of a company had to become like a minimum wage
Undercover
employee?
Boss.
It's like Undercover Boss.
Yeah, I like that one. That's a good show.
I had to live like a normal human for 3 years. Oh, it's okay though. I'm gonna go back to being like a multi-millionaire once this is all done. Fuck you, Boston. Get fucked. I hope Seattle blows the fucking doors off the Patriots in the Super Bowl. Holy shit.
There's no world. The only way this happens is if, based on how Seattle's defense handled the Rams, there's a strong chance that Drake May can score some points.
You mean Drake May?
No, Drake May.
That's what I said.
Oh, you didn't. Please. And their defense has to be beyond on point because Seattle yesterday was just like, here, Kenneth Walker, take the ball. He got 40 yards. And then otherwise, like, Sam Darnold's like, oh, no, I'm in trouble.
Oh,
look, we got another first down.
He's down there somewhere.
And Cooper Kupp.
Yeah.
K9 again. Like he was just throwing it, and yeah. But like I think Kenneth Walker alone had like 140 all-purpose yards, something like that. Jackson Smith had like I think 139 yards.
Oh yeah, he was all over the place.
That's a lot. Sam Darnold threw for 350 yards and 3 tutties. Like,
And
that's a hell of an offense.
Both the Eagles and the Lions both played the Rams this year. The Rams are a stout motherfucking team.
Yeah.
That is a good defense.
The Seahawks' main mission was Puka got 225 yards on us last time. That's not going to happen again. And he still got 125.
Yeah. Which is damn good for a single receiver, which is really good.
Yeah.
So for those that didn't watch, this is the NFC Championship game where the Seahawks and the Rams were able to face off, and the Seahawks ended up winning this game. So therefore, the Super Bowl matchup this year, which not this weekend but next weekend, is going to be the New England Patriots taking on the Seattle Seahawks. And I think the 2014 Super Bowl rematch, I want to say.
Yeah, 2014. Yeah.
Sucks. It sucks. It's the worst
I'm okay with
outcome, but it is what it is, I guess.
I'm okay with it.
I just wish the Patriots weren't there.
For one reason. I'm okay with it for one reason. I want Sam Darnold to win this fucking Super Bowl and then immediately turn to the camera and go, "Hey, Vikings." I get you 14 wins and you take me out for fucking 9?
Yep. Well, hold on. My headset cut out. Mike, can you say that one more time, please?
Yeah, that's okay. You ship my ass out after getting you 14 wins. Bring in 9?
Oh, there,
9?
There it is. That's the one I wanted again.
Yeah.
9? The guy who made Justin Jefferson look like a bad wide receiver.
Oh, God. I regret that fantasy.
Bad of a quarterback do you have to fucking be?
It's going to be very good because I do. Instead of saying unanimous, now my bit from here on out is going to be the synonymous pick. Hey,
The synonymous pick.
Anybody who wants the Patriots to win, raise your hand. Anybody who wants Seattle to win, raise your hand.
I do.
There it is. All right, synonymous. We're going with the Seahawks. My big thing that I took away from the NFC Championship game is that I really think my biggest takeaway from this one is how unlikable Sean McVay has made himself over the course of this calendar year. Legitimately. I understand is the whole thing of, you just lost the championship game, but I was able to go through that exact same thing and watch my coach have a post-game press conference. And Era, you did. Was Sirianni there when you guys lost to the Niners in the NFC Championship game? No, Did you lose the NFC Championship? No, I don't think you lost.
What year was that? What year was that?
I think you guys beat the Niners to advance.
I don't have that encyclopedia knowledge like you do. That's
you beat the Niners to go to that Super Bowl where you lost to the Chiefs the first time. You did not lose to the Niners. So never mind. Yeah. Regardless, that moot point. I saw a head coach handle a press conference and handle those emotions to be able to talk to the press like a fucking man, like a normal ass human being, to talk to someone who's just trying to do their job. Whereas McVay's fucking bug-eyed cokehead ass in the post-game presser afterwards. Hey, Sean, I'm a very well-rounded person who's just simply trying to do their job. After this matchup, do you think that Matt Stafford is going to still consider retirement, or do you think that this was like your last? Essentially, like, do you think that this was your last game with Matt Stafford? And McVay's response: why the fuck would you even say anything like that? Don't you know, like, I'm having a really hard time trying to understand the process of why you're asking a single question like that. Of course, we're going to go over every single possibility that we have in front of us. I'm really trying to understand the process of why you just even considered asking a question like that. Now, you know what? I'm out of here. You guys have a good night. Like, handled it like a fucking child, on top of how he handled the post-game press conference after the loss to Seattle, of how fucking pretentious he is, knowing that he has this really good team on his roster, and yet he still acts like that once he loses. I don't like that. It really just sort of rubs me the wrong fucking way. Sure, you could just say he's not Dan Campbell, but at the same time, what compels you to act like that when you're getting paid as much money as you are, when you're just interacting with other people who aren't getting $10 million a year, who aren't getting $15 million a year, when they're just asking a question? Yeah, no, it's a good question. We'll consider that more once we get further into the offseason. It just sort of sucks right now. But just answered it for you, bud. Instead, you're staring a fucking hole through them, trying to burn them out with your lasers coming out of your eyes. Like, I don't know. It just, McVay's really rubbed me the wrong way. The Lions don't have to play them next year, and I don't think the Eagles have to play the Rams either.
If Stafford's gone, which if he's gone, I bet Devontae Adams leaves too, which means I would have loved to face them next year.
Oh yeah,
they're gonna have who at quarterback?
Somebody off the street.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah,
Jimmy
they'd
Garoppolo.
have been. Any team's gonna be fine.
I hope Stafford retires. I hope, because after the Lions have played them for the past 4 years straight at this point, I'm very tired of this Rams team. Stafford, go on, get Devontae. You're about to be 35 next year. Go on, let Puka have this team, and with whatever the fuck quarterback he needs.
It's already Puka's team.
So that's that. It sets up a Super Bowl rematch in the future. We'll get more into that sort of debate and discussion next week, even though we just made our cinnamon pick. We did make some picks. Very
synonyms.
Synonyms. We did make some picks after last year's season wrapped up.
How many of us picked the Seahawks to go to the Super Bowl?
Oh, not a one. Not a one. I'll tell you that for free.
I really want to know these picks, because this season was so fucked up.
I'm betting you picked the Eagles.
Oh, I don't even remember, but 1,000% I picked the Eagles.
Yeah.
So we'll start.
Feels like kind of a softball pitch.
Oh yeah.
With the division winners. The division winners. This is way too early. This is way in the off.
I bet none of us fucking picked the Patriots either.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. All right. This is division winners this year. In order, we're going to go the East, the North, the South, then the West. Mike, we're starting with you.
Oh boy.
The winner of the NFC East, the Washington Commanders.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought that team was just going to go?
Then the North, you said specifically the Lions by a mile.
How about them Bears?
How about them Bears? Winner of the South, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Swinging a fucking miss on that one, huh?
And the winner of the West, the Rams. So we're starting off solid 0 for 4 in our way too early predictions.
Which, if you look at all of those from last year, you're like, no, those make sense.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
This year you're going, are you fucking slow, bud?
The AFC East, your winner is the Bills. AFC North, the Ravens. AFC South, the Texans. And the AFC West, the Chiefs.
Yikes.
That is 0 for 8.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's no...
Solid.
I just love that the Ravens went... Lamar was injured for like 2-3 weeks. What are we going to do? Give up?
Just kill John Harbaugh real quick.
What are we going to do? We're done.
We're just going to give up.
Just deflate the footballs. We're done. We're good.
Derrick Henry's going, what the fuck? I'm still here, guys. Where you going?
No, we're dead.
He's just
dead
like
in the water.
bench pressing. Like, when's the next game?
Where is it?
What do you mean I gotta wait a whole year?
If I'm Derrick Henry, I'm going to one more team that is playoff potential, Super Bowl potential. Same with the Ravens.
Eagles.
Holy shit.
Or the Eagles.
I would love that.
Saquon, dickhead.
Saquon Barkley backfield. Oh my
Saquon
god!
and
Oh
Jesus.
my god!
I'd love that, man. That's some Madden shit.
They're just running two back sets every game. Who's gonna fucking run? I don't know which one.
One of them will get it.
Mr. Era, your NFC East winner, to the surprise of nobody, the Eagles by a mile. We got one. We got one, baby. Then you said the Lions.
I had hope.
NFC South, the Falcons.
I don't know why you picked that.
I think I flipped a coin probably.
Probably.
NFC West, the Rams. AFC East, you also matched Mike with Bills and Ravens.
Look, because I thought the Bills had it. This was their year.
Well, of course.
All of us did. Spoiler, all of us did.
Yeah. We all wanted the Bills.
And at AFC South, you had the Colts. However, AFC West, you did in fact pick the Broncos.
Yeah, I got two. I got two. Yeah.
He has no idea why he picked the Broncos. I think he was just like, I like them. They have cool outfits.
He believes.
Yeah. No, the Broncos were Dandy's pick this year because of Uma. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's fair. The horse girls.
Yeah.
My picks, Commies for the East, Packers for the North, Panthers for the South. That's one. That's one.
There you go.
Niners for the West, Bills, Angles, Jaguars for the South. So I got both the South teams correct.
Oh.
And the Chargers for the West. Yikes. Yikers. We also predicted the records for these year's teams as well. Mike, you said Philly was going to go 11-6.
What'd they go?
What did Philly go?
That's a great.
I know the Lions, right? I don't know the Eagles record.
I don't
remember.
I don't know off the top of my head. I don't remember. ESPN.
Well, I know this one.
Thank God we're so prepared for this.
Yeah,
this
dude.
One,
it's 10 at night. Give me a break.
We all agreed. We all said the Lions were going to go 13-4. Yikes. You got that one fucking wrong.
Hey, Eagles, what did you say it was? What was the prediction?
Mike said
11-6.
Nailed it. Nailed it, baby.
Era said 13-4. I said 12-5. So we were a lot closer in getting the birds correct as opposed to the Lions. But Mike, fucking bullseye, nailed her.
Fuck you, Kevin Petullo.
So now, my the part where I was most interested in and I felt the most creative coming up with, we predicted the worst team of the league, the most overrated team of the league, and the most underrated team of this year's season, as well as friend of the program, Tommy Vendetta, as well joined us in predicting it. Mike, you said the worst team of this year was going to be the Cleveland Browns.
And I was wrong.
You were close. You were close, but you were wrong. Technically, on paper, it is the Raiders. I think the Browns were they're a top 5 worst team, but I do not think they are.
Yeah, I think they had 3 or 4 wins. I think they had 4 wins.
Right now, it is Raiders, Jets, Cardinals, Titans, Giants. Wow, so Brownies weren't even top 5 worst. They're outside the top 5.
God damn you, Shador. Giving that team hope.
He came in and won a couple.
Yeah, he didn't even play that well. He just gave the team hope.
Yeah, he just showed up.
Aaron and Kevin both agreed saying that the worst team was going to be the Giants. So technically they were a skosh closer, as the Giants were one team worser than the Brownies.
Yeah, the
Giants are always the worst team.
They outsucked the Raiders, but that's only because the Raiders cheated and went Max Crosby injured.
However, I see a logical fallacy in my predictions here, whereas I said that the AFC South winner was going to be the Jaguars, yet I also said the Jaguars were going to be my worst team.
I believe you said that was because the AFC South was going to be garbage, which it was.
Well, I
mean,
was
it's still
almost right.
Yeah.
I mean, it still kind of was. It's just the Jaguars were actually surprisingly good.
They were the best of the worst,
Yeah.
and they wouldn't have been if the Colts didn't shit the bed halfway through the season. The most overrated team, Mike. Now, this one we didn't have any sort of parameters to. I remember when I was making these up, I said it's sort of open to interpretation, of course. And Mike, you said the most overrated team this year was going to be the Niners.
I was wrong.
You were
Kind of.
You were wrong. It's like I want to give you a partial credit because they only
I could
did
see it.
like they
They
did
won
sort of-
because of black magic. That's what they won.
and their
They won because of blood magic. They sacrificed all their team for Christian McCaffrey. Huh.
Their schedule definitely helped as well too.
Well, and I think because we were all gonna pick the Chiefs, and it was like, I don't want to do that because that just seems like a dick move to like for all of us to pick that.
None of us did though. None of us did.
Exactly. I think that was kind of our consensus. It's like we all wanted to be like, well, the Chiefs are going to be the most overrated.
Because, Era, you in fact said that the Ravens were going to be the most overrated team this year, and that's
You
actually
were
a lot
close,
closer
yeah.
than the Niners. That's a lot closer.
Because like last year at the end of fantasy, I just remember like the fucking last year for fantasy, I had like half Eagles, half Ravens. I had like a really bad
Yes, you did.
spread, and the
Bird team.
Ravens players, bird team, and the Ravens half of bird team fucking sucked towards the end. They were decent in the beginning, so I was like, they're gonna fall off. And I mean,
that downward.
I mean, don't get me wrong. They
a
didn't
steady
have
decline, steady.
they didn't have a defense, but watching teams just go, oh, if Lamar doesn't run, he can't play football.
Yeah,
It also
take
doesn't
Lamar
help when
out, take
they
Derrick
had-
Henry out. What do they really have?
when they had the worst passing defense this year, I believe.
Yeah, oh yeah, their
Oh,
defense
really?
was beyond atrocious.
30, you could throw the ball.
You could
great.
throw a football just anywhere in the air, and your team was going to catch
Yeah.
it before anybody in their team was near it.
Like they
I
have,
didn't know they were the
on
worst
their
in the league.
defense,
That's funny shit.
They have Kyle Hamilton and
Yeah, if Kyle Hamilton goes to any other team, he's going to make
they're
that
in
team
trouble.
better.
They're in
But
trouble.
he was their defense. Him and like Kyle Van Noy or whatever.
Oh God, the old man himself. Jesus, he's still going.
Yeah,
Kyle Van Noy is a dinosaur in football terms.
there's a lot of those this year. Bobby Wagner was still farting around. Tony Jefferson's still farting around.
Oh,
Wagner's still around.
technically,
Oh, yeah.
Era, I would give you the point. However, FGK did make a better pick because he said that the Vikings were going to be the most overrated team this year.
No, he fucking crushed that.
He nailed that one.
Yeah.
People expected, with how the Vikings ended last year going into this year, they thought the Vikings were going to be a fucking top 10 team. And then they were not. They were not.
I don't know. I think if we scroll back, we still have me talking shit about JJ. Like I said, I hope he does well, but he's gonna be garbage, and he was.
What do you mean? He's been your favorite player the whole time we've been doing this podcast, Mike.
I will poop in your wheel wells.
Well, he's your favorite player before you met Diego Pavia. Now Diego Pavia is your real favorite player.
Yeah.
Yeah. That and the roofies he puts in my drinks before he says fuck Indiana. Yeah.
Or that. It's just funny. Shut up.
He also probably does that. I'm gonna say that he probably does that. Yeah.
Yet again, I also made the worst pick out of everyone so far. My overrated team for the 2025 season was going to be the Bears. Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Hey man,
love that
turns out Caleb Williams just needed an offensive line. Who thought?
Oh,
Turns
but
out they
God,
just needed the Pope's blessing.
goodness gracious, what's going to happen when
They were working with the power of God.
Yeah. It's the divine
Normally-
team, dude.
What happens when you have to pay your rookie quarterback who's on a rookie contract and you don't have the money to pay for a veteran? Never mind. We'll talk about that when it matters.
Yeah, they still have a year or two.
The last one for our way too early predictions, Mike, the most underrated team that you thought was going to be this season, you said the Bengals. outside of a Joe Burrow injury, you might have been correct.
We'll never know.
We'll never know. And
fucked my fantasy team this year.
Yeah. And with how little money they have to pay a defense going into next year, we'll see. We'll see. Era, your underrated team that you said going into this year, you said was going to be the Commanders. Yeah, and again, that's another one of those where at the end of last year, we didn't think that their entire roster was going to explode from within.
Yeah, I did feel a lot more hopeful. God, that's so sad, man. I felt so much more hopeful at the end of last season than I do now. What the fuck,
It's
man?
understandable.
Well, I mean, you were in the Super Bowl, so that probably had something to do with it.
That's true. Yeah, this time last year I was sitting there going, everything's great, man. We're the best.
I think the Rumble episode, it was the Super Bowl preview episode. I believe you were celebrating with Pink Whitney. But yeah, you were probably in much better spirits this time last year.
Hey, you might be right, because I don't remember ever drinking on this podcast.
This is why all the episodes are here. So you viewer, you can go check it out from this time in 2025.
Yeah.
Quick interruption for the way Raw's ending. Finn Balor interrupted the match between AJ and CM Punk, which was a pretty damn good match, and he just beat the absolute dog piss out of CM Punk. He did 3 coup de grace first stomach. CM Punk hadn't rolled over in time, so he just jumped straight on his fucking side, and then once more on his stomach. And now they're going to credits.
Is that why AJ
so it
can
looks
win?
Like Finn Balor's in the hunt again for the title. Interesting. Yes, sir.
The Chamber's going to be in Chicago. It's
Chambers for the World Heavyweight. Absolutely, yeah.
It's Punk in the Chamber.
Yeah.
For sure. Fire guy Kev's goofy ass couldn't even consider a single team. For some reason, I wrote down 2 for him, and he said both of the LA teams were going to be the most underrated one.
You probably didn't know which one was which.
I see Rams and Chargers. I don't think that the Rams would have been that underrated, in my opinion.
Underrated? No.
Yeah, I don't know about underrated. I think Rams were kind of perfectly rated. I'll give them a half a credit for the Chargers, though. I don't think anybody expected the Chargers to do much of nothing. And then with the way that their injuries played out, I will absolutely kind of give them that credit.
No.
However, I got my first 2 picks wrong, but I do think I'm the one that gets the point for this last one. I said that the Panthers were going to be the most underrated team going into this year.
Yeah, you were riding high on Panthers.
Yeah.
I like the way that Bryce Young finished the season last year, but the way he started this year really fucking scared me. The Panthers started out like tight this season, but they ended up finishing kind of strong. They got a playoff game and had a very competitive matchup with the Rams.
Turns out, if you actually let a quarterback grow and build around him, become all right.
Crazy how that one works.
How that fucking works.
And our friend of the program, Tommy Vendetta, which hopefully we'll have on soon, he said that the worst team was going to be the Dolphins. And I went back and listened to said episode. He just said everything was just going to like blow up from within. Like they said they were going to move on from Tua. They're going to trade Tyreek. They might fire McDaniels. And so far, with the way that Miami's offseason's been shaking, he's pretty fucking spot on, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Yep. Total rebuild coming for him. Total rebuild.
He said the most overrated team this year is going to be Buffalo Bills, and I also might give him that one.
Yep.
Okay, not really overrated. It's just
in the playoffs, they sure as shit were.
That's just it. I think, besides for maybe us, I think everybody went, okay, the Buffalo Bills are still going to choke. Like we all went, maybe this is here because everybody else is fucking injured. This is their one chance, and they went into the playoffs, and Josh Allen went, hey, I have 3 wide receivers, one of them being a guy that you just went on camera and said you don't fucking want. Are you going to get me anybody else? And they went, oh,
No, fuck
we
you.
got
Fuck you. Throw to a
hard
tight
to
end.
win
Fuck
playoffs. Hard to win playoffs with one great wide receiver and two that are just pretty good.
And then he said the most underrated team this year was going to be the Jacksonville Jaguars. And that was
That's
another pretty solid pick. So I think Mr. Tommy Vendetta knows what he's talking about with his football. I think we're
so.
going to have to get him back to be able to talk about more with him in this offseason. And hopefully we get him back a little bit sooner before the year anniversary of when
we should. Well,
on.
we should probably get him sooner because the Browns are getting desperate and they're looking for head coaches pretty much anywhere.
Oh, he did say
They
he
should
was
hire
a winning
Tommy.
coordinator. That's true.
So that's going to say, if he has to fill out questionnaires and essays like the Stephen Luke that they're doing.
Put us
He's
down for
probably
a
not gonna do
reference. We got you, Tommy. We got you.
God, dude, filling out a fucking trivia test. What's 2 + 2? This is to be a coaching job. What
6.
the fuck are you making me do this? I mean, to be honest, I would rather do that instead of all the coaches that are currently pulling out of the Philadelphia offensive coordinator position because they're worried about their homes being egged, as reports are slowly coming out about that.
I mean, listen, all I'm gonna say, because we are getting like an hour 20 into this, so
sorry.
Listen, I think it's a
We just
very
spent an hour
valid.
straight talking the WWE.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, I think it's a very valid. I think it's a very valid concern. That's all I can say. It's a valid concern. I totally understand, man. I totally understand if you want to be a coach in Philly, and then you go, you know what though? That means we have to move to Philly, and you don't want to do that. I get it, man. I get it. That means you weren't meant for this job
to move to.
Well, no, that just means that you weren't meant for this job. If that's your concern, see ya,
bitch.
See ya,
pussy.
Get the fuck
You're
out
right.
of here.
Fuck you, Mike Kafka.
Hire Jason Kelsey.
God. I
Hire
love
Jason
Jason
Kelsey.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do.
He just
His
goes,
house
all
won't
right,
get
boys.
No, Jason Kelsey's house will not
Make
get
your
egged.
plays.
No, he's like Jesus.
Yeah.
He can do no wrong.
Him and the Mummers.
We could go 0-16 with Jason Kelsey as the offensive coordinator. Nobody would ever yell at him.
Don't you fucking lie. Don't you lie. If you went 0-16, his house would burn down. Fucking know that. Don't you fucking lie.
Well, hey, may we never have to find out.
Amen.
Yeah, we know how that is.
Pray
You
to
don't
whatever
want to
God
find
you
out.
believe in. Yeah, I don't
Me
want
and
to
Jackal
find
know
out.
what that's like. You don't want to know.
Hey, we
No,
don't play each other next year. We're cool again. We're good. We're cooling.
I'm a little disappointed because like I saw Brian Dable's name in the running for the offensive coordinator. I was like, that'd actually be really good. And he's like, actually, I don't want to, like get shot or whatever. And it's like, yeah, okay, man. Like I get it.
But also,
So
Literally, all you have to do is be competent and have brain cells floating around. Have thoughts.
Right. That's
Tim
what I'm
McCullough is
asking
just
for
like-
at the end of the day. Yeah. No, that's
Wait,
why
I
I'm
just-
saying. That's why I'm saying. Like, if you can read a piece of paper, if you can pass like a second grade literacy test, and you know like what the arrows do and like what the X's and
He has no
circles
idea.
mean. If you've played like pee-wee football, you can probably call better plays than Kevin Patullo.
Big Fangio.
What's this mean?
Big Fangio.
I thought I was gonna have people, not lines. What is this?
Yeah, what's this inside zone? What's inside? We're going inside? Like
We play
the
outside.
locker room? Yeah, it's an outdoor field.
Nick, hey, it's Sirianni. Yeah, you're doing double duty this year. You're OC and DC. You're doing both.
I bet he could. I fucking bet he could.
Fuck it.
Again, if you can read, you're better than Kevin Patullo. Like any name that I've seen pop up in this coaching conversation, I've looked at and gone, all right, that's better. Improvement.
If you see John Morton, don't.
I still want Jim
Hey.
Bob Cooter just off name alone.
Oh, JBC.
Yeah.
Fair.
I want to be able to scream Jim Bob Cooter's name when he pisses me off in 9 months.
Hey.
Yeah. Fuck you, Jim Bob. I want that.
If
Yeah.
it makes you feel better, did go 11-6 with him as your offensive coordinator. The Steelers went 9-8 with their coach they've had forever, and then went out and got the white version of him to do the exact same fucking thing next year. So
What a
might
more
go
depressing,
10-7 once.
what a more depressing place to end the podcast. what a
We
more
got rid of Mike Tomlin and Mike McCarthy.
any chance we had of getting Pittsburgh listeners gone, evaporated.
Just because they killed themselves. He's right.
I need to get my old roommate in college was a huge Steelers fan. I need to get him on this. That'd be fucking hilarious. He would get so fucking red and it'd be so good. But
it's you look at their resumes and they're almost the same, which is wild.
I mean, they're probably just going with the safe hire, if I had to imagine, right? They're like looking at a piece of paper and literally being like, what gives us like the least amount of change? And they just looked at him and they went, you know what? His name is we don't even have to change the name on the shit. We can just keep it. That's fine. And then they just hired him. And there we go. I think the Steelers are.
I think you're probably fucking right. I think
his door in the practice facility says
door.
Coach Mike.
Yeah, Coach Mike. Yeah, you don't have to change anything. Like you got like the little like nameplate like embroidered into the hoodie. Mike. There you go. You don't need to change it.
Change it, guys.
I used to work someplace where we had our names like on jackets when we went outside to like walk around lots. We had our names on it. And there was another Justin. They just gave me his old jacket.
yeah, well, here you go. That'll work.
Yeah, it's the hand-me-down.
He died. You're the new one. Here.
Oh no, I think he got fired. But no, like I think the Steelers are the Steelers can probably get like any improvement out of like just change one thing or 3, 4, like pick literally anything that you want and change it, and I think the Steelers will have a better season next year.
Probably more wide receivers than one.
More wide receivers, getting rid of Aaron Rodgers is going to be the big one. Maybe a quarterback that actually
Mike McCarthy's there. He's like, I found you again.
What will help Pittsburgh Steelers and anybody else in the NFL is if they listen to this fucking podcast, baby.
Yeah.
That's what's going to help them next season.
Probably get them some laughs.
Not WWE wrestlers or people in Saudi Arabia, though. That's not going to.
No. Yeah.
Saudi Arabia know how much shit talking we did for WWE?
40 minutes.
Didn't talk about AEW at all.
Okay. I'm going to sleep just tonight. I'm good.
Listen.
Talking WWE.
We're going to have plenty. We're going to have plenty of episodes coming out in just a couple of weeks where we have no football to talk about at all. So we will have plenty of time to talk about AEW then. And if you want to watch those episodes, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. If you're on Spotify, hit follow, leave a comment, hit all the buttons, do all the things. Also, just a quick disclaimer. TikTok's getting fucky. Make sure you're following us in other places because I can't guarantee how long it'll be working. So we are everywhere that you get your podcasts. And if you want to find more of me, you can find me over at twitch.tv/EraV1 or youtube.com/EraV1Music.
If you didn't enjoy the things I said, don't worry. I'm getting in a time machine to go back to the 2011 Rumble to be that half-naked girl in the front row that watched Booker T walk down to the ring to take on Punk's Nexus. Or, I guess, if you didn't enjoy the things I said, twitch.tv/Jackal Joker or youtube.com/Jackal Joker work just as good.
I thought that girl had a weird Adam's apple. If you like me, when football season ends, I'm going to be starting the 3 counting out movies. And if you didn't like me, that's okay. I'm gonna go outside and just freeze to death after this.
Yeah,
all of us will actually.
No, I finished my shoveling. I'm good. Fuck you.
I don't even have to do that.
I'm staying inside. Although Jackal, you better hurry up. You said you're in the Rumble. The Rumble's happening right now, dude. You got to get to the ring right now. You got to go. It's your spot, bro. It's your spot, bro. Yeah, you got to go. You got to go right now. Right now. He's got the same fucking pants on. You can at least roll over. Get on your back.
He's gonna have a dixicle. No. Oh, there he is.
There we go. Mike, I pinned last week. You want to get it this week? Go 1 for 1?
I'm gonna avoid the whole.
Yeah. Yeah, don't. Yeah.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
it's
We're
blocked
good.
by the mic arm. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3. That's it. Ring the bell. Ring the bell. And he's still got the hole. Still. Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't. He might have had a shorter time than Santino in that Rumble. Also, why did we pin him in a Rumble? What?
It's like hardcore rules.
Oh, false
Yeah. Hardcore
false
rules.
count anywhere Royal Rumble. Yeah.
Core Royal Rumble.